Remember adventure? We do. Your family fun begins at explorehoodcanal.com.
Good evening and welcome once again to Sam Bin Gym on the campus of Aberdeen High School for the second game of tonight's boys and girls high school basketball doubleheader between the Shelton High Climbers and the Aberdeen Bobcats. Again, my name is Diedrich Allen. The boys are now on the court warming up for their battle. Shelton comes into tonight's game winless in 5 tries. The High Climbers last played December 18th at Mount Tahoma, where they lost 65-37. Aberdeen is 2-3 on the season, but have lost their last 3 games, most recently to Prairie, 55-35 last Saturday. Looking at this matchup, the Bobcats have a little size advantage over the Climbers, and Aberdeen has won the past 4 games over Shelton, including last year's 51-32 victory. Is history on the Bobcats' side, or will Shelton overcome their disadvantages? One of these teams will right their ship and end a losing streak tonight. Who will that be? We'll find out in moments. It's Game 2 of our girls and boys high school basketball doubleheader. The Shelton High Climbers at the Aberdeen Bobcats. Next on MasonWebTV.com. We'll take a timeout. We'll come back with Coach Del Sandberg of the High Climbers.
"7,000 students drop out every school day. That's a line of desks more than 4 miles long. Keep students in school. Visit boostup.org and take the first step."
The average text takes your eyes off the road for nearly 5 seconds. Stop the texts. Stop the wrecks. Visit us at stoptextstoprex.org.
Okay, Coach, really quickly, let's talk about your team a little bit. It's been a while since I've seen your team. It was against River Ridge, and they had your number. Let's talk about what's happened since then.
We've had some tough games. We played South Kitsap, and that was we didn't play very well. They're a really good team. And then we've had some injuries, and we've had some kids leave on vacation, and it's really hurt us. And tonight we're missing 4 players.
Oh, really?
So I'm bringing up some JV guys tonight.
Okay.
Student up 3 JV kids. And so we're going really young. We're going to start 3 little guards tonight in the varsity game. A little different lineup than we've had. And then you'll see a different style of play. I turned them loose a little bit the last week or so. And so we're going to press and we're going to run tonight. So it's a whole different look.
Trying something new to shake things up?
Yep, something new. More fun for them.
Okay.
And I don't have the depth I thought we were going to have when I started this a couple weeks ago with these injuries and these. We have a couple of suspensions right now. So we'll see how we do. Hope we don't get too tired. The younger guys from the JV have to help us out tonight.
Fair enough. Good luck tonight.
Thank you.
That was Coach Del Sandberg, coach of the High Climbers, talking about his team. Let's give you the starting 5 for both teams really quickly. Starting out with the High Climbers, it's Colton Hubble, Kevin Scott, Andrew Quans, Colby Fuller, and Tyler Speaks. For the Bobcats, it's Peyton Campbell, Cole Edwards, Adam Follett, Dion Schleschler, and Lorenzo Ortaviros. So Speaks is in the center court. The High Climbers in the road black. Bobcats in the home white. And it will be Ortaviros and Speaks meeting in center court. Get this thing underway. Ball's up. Speaks taps it back into the back court and going to get it. Was that Fuller? Oh, it was Quantz coming up with it. And now there's Hubble. Colton Hubble running point. And I get the ball back. Back it goes over to Scott. Down to the baseline to Speaks. No, that wasn't Speaks. Scott Dibble. There's Speaks. Turnaround jumper for Tyler. Goes off the top of the backboard and falls off. Fight for the rebound. And Speaks comes up with it. Goes up and in with the bucket. The High Climbers strike first. Here come the Bobcats. That's a Schlesler. And now it is Edwards with it. Over goes to Campbell. Campbell gets a screen to the foul line, to the paint, leaves it, and it pops into the hands of Schlesler. And out it goes to Edwards. Edwards to the baseline. Pull-up jumper. That's short. Rebound. Poked into the corner. Edwards can't get to it. It goes to the High Climbers. High Climbers up 2-0 early. A few more people in the stands now as it was in the girls' game. High Climbers with the ball in the backcourt. Pressure. Here comes Gregory, Gregory lost it, and it goes back, and that's Hubble with the ball now for Shelton. To Squat. He has it between the circles, drawing the defense out. Dribbling over to the, throws it in the corner. That's Gregory. Kicked out of bounds. So baseline inbounds for the High Climbers. Inbounds to Speaks. Speaks double team, puts it up short. Rebound goes to Follett for Aberdeen. And there's going to be a touch foul, and that'll go on Kevin Scott as first. So it'll be Bobcat ball on the far sideline. Campbell will trigger the play, throw it inbounds into the backcourt. Out of shot, And now it's Follett with it. Follett gets a screen, hesitates, drives side of the paint, and then the steal by the High Climbers. Here comes Hubble the other way, lays off the glass and in. Colton Hubble gives the High Climbers a 4-0 lead. Inbounds goes to Edwards. And now that's Campbell on the far side, dancing his way up the court. Center of the court it goes to Follett. And now that's Edwards. Back to Follett, and over it goes to Campbell. Campbell to Edwards. Edwards side of the paint. Out it goes to Follett. Follett drives to the paint. Little no-look shot. Puts it up and in, and that was Otoveros with the bucket and the foul. Andrew Quantz picked up his first. As Lorenzo Ortaveros in and out on the free throw, and the ball is tapped out of bounds. That'll go to Shelton. Hubble will trigger the play in the backcourt. Gets it right back, and here he comes, speeding up the court. No-look pass, and that was Quantz drawing a foul. Schlesler picked up his first. At the line for 2 free throws, Andrew Quantz. Trying to extend this lead, and he gets the first one. High Climbers now up 5-2 on Aberdeen. Andrew's second free throw up and in. 6-2 is her score. Shelton on top. Aberdeen with the ball. Schlesler gets it to Follett. Follett splits the double team across the midcourt, stops and pops for 3. That's short. Rebound. Tapped and controlled by the High Climbers. All it goes up to Speaks, comes up short. Got his own rebound, puts it up, missed it again. And that'll be Schlesler with the rebound. It was up to Campbell. Campbell over to Edwards. Edwards between the circle. Over it goes to Schlesler. Schlesler drives baseline, gets a screen, and bangs right into number 23. That's Gregory drawing the contact and getting the ball back for the High Climbers. Schlesler picked up his second personal. He'll go sit down. Checking into the ball game is Flock. And now it goes to Scott to Hubble. Hubble speeding up the court. No look pass right to Quantz. He'll lay it off the glass and in. And a full timeout by the Bobcats as the High Climbers are up 6 early. We'll take a quick timeout. We'll be right back here on MasonWebTV.com.
7,000 students drop out every school day. That's a line of desks more than 4 miles long. Keep students in school. Visit boostup.org and take the first step.
The average text takes your eyes off the road for nearly 5 seconds. Stop the texts. Stop the wrecks. Visit us at stoptext.rex.org.
Coach Sandberg said he was have a little different look and a little bit of running and gunning from the high climbers, and that's what they've done. And they have an early 6-point lead, 8-2, on the Bobcats. Just under 5 minutes to go here in the first. It's Bobcat ball. High climbers are going to go man-to-man. Full court press. Inbounds. Campbell gets it right back from the inbounds, slowing the pace down. Gets trapped, throws it over to Edwards. And that's actually Flock in the corner. Got it to a guy trailing there, and mugged and fouled was Ontiveros. He's going to go to the line for 2 free throws. Speaks picked up his first, the third team foul on the high climber. Ontiveros at the line for a couple of free throws. Free throw off the back of the iron. Zeke Chima checks onto the court for the Bobcats, sitting down will be Cole Edwards. As Ontiveros has another free throw for the Bobcats. 4:42 to go here in the first quarter. 8 for Shelton, 2 for Aberdeen. Still 2 for Aberdeen. Speaks, gets the rebound, gets it out to Hubble. Hubble quickly up to Gregory. Gregory cross court to Scott. Scott up to Hubble. Hubble back over to Scott. Looking for Speaks. He'll drive baseline. Throw it under the corner. And that's Quantz. Quantz gets it out to Hubble. And there's Speaks with it. And the turnover on the high climbers. Full court press again. Inbounds goes to Chima. Up it goes to Fullett. Fullett to the baseline for the Bobcats. Double teamed. Up top to Chima. Chima will direct some traffic and throw it over to Fullett. Fullett. Campbell. Campbell swings over to the near side. That's Chima. Chima up top it goes. That was Flock. Flock side of the paint drive. Puts it up hard. Missed the shot. Rebound goes to Speaks. And here comes Gregory the other way for Shelton. Throw it up top beside the play to Gregory. Bounces it over, and that is Scott again. Down to the baseline. Nice pass. No look out. Hubble 3 on the way. And it's a 9-point lead early for Shelton. 3:25 to go here in the first quarter. 11-2 is a score, and a foul on the high climbers coming across midcourt. That'll go on Trevor Gregory, his first. Checking into the ball game is Colby Fuller. And rotating in now is Joshua Kennedy. Now look at the substitution. Now let's see here. No substitution for Aberdeen. This is player relocation on the floor. Campbell with it loses out of bounds. It's the third turnover by my count on the Bobcats. It's a high climber ball. 3:19 to go in the first. They lead by 9, 11-2. Inbounds to Kennedy, back to Hubble. Hubble crosses midcourt, stops, throws it over to Fuller. Fuller to Kennedy. Kennedy to Gregory, now to Hubble. Boy, quick ball movement. Scott with the jumper at the foul line. Misses. Speaks, skying in. And a whistle on the high climbers, I believe. Not going Colby Fuller, that's his first. Jacob Black steps onto the court for Aberdeen. Let's see if we can mop up some moisture from the collision there on the court. I'm amazed at people sometimes. They just don't seem to see the camera until the last second. So it's Aberdeen ball. 2:57 to go here in the first quarter. 11 for Shelton, 2 for the Bobcats. Oliveris will inbounds it at midcourt. Trapping it. Having the ball is Chima. Chima gets it to Oliveris. And down and finding the open man is, let's see here, that was Black. He puts it up and in. And the Cats were able to break the press that time. There's Kennedy. Oh, Kennedy was trying to throw it over to the wing, and nobody was looking. Only a second turnover by my count here on the High Climbers. Gregory returns for the High Climbers. So does Quantz. And Hubble get his first rest, and Scott sits down as well. It's Aberdeen ball in the backcourt. No press this time, as Chima will bring it up. Throws over to Follett. Follett over to Porteritas. Down to the box. And Black lost it off his foot. And the High Climbers come up with it. That's Gregory, and a steal going the other way and laying off the glass and in is Adam Follett. Speaks will bring it up this time for the High Climbers. Going to go right to the box. And he's held down, and a foul called on Aberdeen. Jacob Black picked up his first. Nick Drinkall steps onto the court for the first time tonight for the High Climbers. Sitting down will be Joshua Kennedy. Into the ball game is Aaron Taylor for Aberdeen, and Lorenzo Ortaviris gets a well-deserved rest. Speaks will lob it in, and it's deflected. It goes out. That's to Quantz, down to Speaks. Speaks triple teamed, trying to force something to happen, and it's a steal by the Cats. Taylor came up with the ball, and now here is Chima. Throw it over to Flock, back to Chima. Chima gives it down to Black off the glass, missed it. The rebound goes to the High Climbers. Here comes Gregory back the other way, missed the shot. Speaks with the rebound and the putback. Can't get it to fall, but drew a foul. Tyler Speaks, 2 points tonight. 2 shots coming. Jacob Black just picked up his second personal. And Ontiveros is up off the bench quickly for the Bobcats. That Speaks hit the first free throw. Ontiveros steps back onto the court. So does Edwards. And let's see who just checked in for the High Climbers. Let's see. It looks like Quantz is back in there, and Hubble returns. Or actually, Scott came back in. Speaks has another free throw. Got the second one to rattle in. It's a 7-point lead, 13-6. High Climbers with the lead. Aberdeen with the ball. Nice way to break the press. Edwards trying to go the other way, and he double dribbled. Wow. Bobcats had the right idea, breaking the press. Can't seem to finish the last trip up. Scott has the ball in the front court for High Climbers. Hubble now, cross court. Goes to Gregory. Gregory between the circles. Minute to go, actually minute 2 now. There's Scott. Scott stepped on the sideline, just a little too far out there. Kevin. 4th turnover on the High Climbers. 1 minute, 1 seconds to go. Edwards has it in the inbounds. Nice pass and doing the same play, going it deflected. And the ball went to Ontiveros. He puts it up and in and drew a foul. Speaks, I believe. No, actually, it went on Quantz, his second. Ontiveros has another possible 3-point play. He is 0 for 3 at the line so far tonight. Has 4 points. 55.2 seconds to go here in the first quarter. Missed a free throw. Speaks with the rebound. Here comes Scott up the far sideline. Throws it over, and that's Gregory. Gregory weaving his way through traffic out to Scott. Tap it over to Hubble. Up to Scott. Goes over to Gregory. Gregory looking to the side of the paint. To Fuller. To Scott. Scott wants to shoot. No room. Back over to Gregory. Hubble wants the ball on the opposite side. Gregory drives in the paint. Nice move. Steps to the bucket. Missed the shot. Rebound pulled down by Ontiveros. Out it goes to Edwards. Edwards has a 3-on-2 and decides to turn it around. And he'll throw it over to Chima. Chima will set the offense with 13 seconds to go in the quarter, trailing by 5. Chima, the center court circle. 6 now. Chima had the ball stripped by Hubble. Hubble going the other way to the glass. Lays off the glass. Missed the rebound, or missed the layup. The rebound is tapped up by Scott, but doesn't fall in, and that'll be 1 quarter. Shelton on top, 13-8 after 1. Take a timeout. We'll be back with the 2nd quarter here on NaSitWebTV.com.
Collisions are the #1 killer of teens in the U.S., taking 8 young lives every day. And speeding is a factor in more than half of teen fatal car crashes, but we can prevent these tragedies. Talk with your teen about staying safe behind the wheel. Remind them to follow the speed limit and adjust their driving for road conditions. Keep the conversation going and be the driver you want your teen to be. It's not just good parenting. It's a matter of life or death. Vehicle collisions are the...
Now we're waiting for the start of the 2nd quarter. 13 for Shelton, 8 for Aberdeen. The 0-5 High Climbers. Definitely a different look. They're running and gunning here. Something that we haven't seen for a while. It's definitely a different look to things for the High Climbers. And they have a 5-point lead here. And they're up by as many as, 9 in the 1st quarter. The High Climber lineup, Hubble, Quantz. So here's Scott, Gregory, and Speaks. The Bobcats will start out with the ball. That's Chima with it. Follett. Ontiveros gets the screen. Trying to go in, throwing it up for a prayer. Not coming up, and the rebound is tapped out to Edwards. Edwards out to Chima. Chima for 3, and he missed everything. Out of bounds. So let me set the lineup for the Bobcats. We've got Chima, Ontiveros, Follett, Edwards, and Campbell. High Climbers have the ball. Hubble with it backcourt. Getting by the press, dribbling past midcourt. Actually, not Scott, not Hubble. Scott running the point here. Nice spin at the foul line. Leaves it there for Quantz. Quantz down to the middle, and it's deflected and stolen away by the Bobcats. Chima with it. 7:20 to go here in the 2nd quarter. Follett with it on the far side. To the foul line. Into the paint. Puts it up. And it goes in. Wow. Follett gets his 4th point of the night. There's Scott with it in backcourt. Behind the back dribble. Gets the screen, doesn't take it. Goes right to the bucket. Puts it up a little short. Rebound pulled down by Artavenis. Finds Chima. Here come the Bobcats, trailing by 3 now. Chima to Edwards. Edwards to side of the paint, and a foul on the High Climbers. Really? Personal foul went on Trevor Gregory. 2nd personal foul on Gregory. And Colby Fuller will step back onto the court, replacing Tyler Speaks. Chima will get a rest, and who checked in? Number 20 is Austin Flock. At the line for the first of a 1-and-1. Is that Fuller? Oh, it's Edwards. Gets the shooter roll. They'll get another one. Lead is now 2 for Shelton. 6:42 to go here in the 2nd quarter. Cole Edwards for Aberdeen can try and cut that down to a 2-point or to a 1-point lead with his 2nd free throw. He does. Getting down as many as 9. The Bobcats have pulled down within 1. Here comes Scott the other way. Ball is deflected out. Let's try to kick it out in the corner. It'll be high climber ball baseline. Inbounds. Hubble will trigger the play from the left of the backboard. Inbounds. Goes to Quantz. Quantz is fouled. Cole Edwards picked up his first personal. 15 foul on the Bobcats. Hubble will trigger the play and throw it all the way to the mid-court stripe, and that's Scott. Kevin Scott spreading the court out. Throws it over to Hubble. Working on the left, back to Scott. Between the circles, back to Hubble. Over to Scott. Throws it down to the baseline, overthrew everybody out of bounds. It goes over to the Bobcats. They trail by 1. That's Campbell with it in backcourt. Stops between the circles over to Edwards. Edwards wide open under the hoop and laying it up and in is Ontiveros, his 6th point of the night, and the Cats have their first lead of the night, 14-13. Here comes Scott the other way. Kick it out, Hubble. Up top it goes. Quantz fakes the 3, drives side of the paint, kick it out in the corner. Fuller took the 3, but took steps. The 7th turnover on the Climbers. Speaks returns, replacing Gregory. For Shelton, 1 point lead for Aberdeen, 14-13. 5:45 and counting on the clock in the second quarter. There's Campbell with it. Dribbles into a trap. Steps out of the trap, and then there's a whistle on the High Climbers. It's 1-1. I'll go on Hubble. That's his first. At the line, as we go to the other end of the court, or we go to the free throw line, is Peyton Campbell. First of all, 1-1. 5:41 to go here in the second quarter. First free throw goes in for Campbell. Second free throw goes in. Inbounds goes to Hubble. Hubble behind the back dribble, crossing midcourt. Dances away to the far side. Now there's Scott. Scott gets a screen from Speaks. Stops and pops for 3. That's short. Rebound pulled down by Fullett. Fullett trapped and throws it away in backcourt. Finally, Hubble had to go get it. How's that over and back? Okay, I don't know how that's over and back, but they're going to call over and back. So Drinkall returns for the High Climbers. It'll be Bulldog, or it's a Bulldog ball. It'll be Bobcat ball. Fullett has it. Flock down to the baseline to Campbell. Up top to Flock, over to Edwards. Now to Ortavias. He's mugged and fouled. He's too far under the bucket, though. He couldn't do much. He drew a foul. That'll go on Hubble. That's his second. 9th team foul on the High Climbers. Lorenzo Ontiveros at the line for another free throw. He is 0 for 4 at the free throw line tonight. He's bound to hit 1 here. 5 minutes, 6 seconds to go in the half. Told you he was bound to hit 1. Trevor Gregory steps back onto the court. Sitting down will be Kevin Scott for Shelton. Ontiveros has another free throw. Lorenzo Ontiveros. Second free throw. Popped out. Rebound goes to Speaks. And here comes Gregory. Gregory slips. And the ball's free. Kept picking it up is Flock. He'll go to the hole and lay it off the glass and in. And the lead is now 6 for Aberdeen, their biggest of the night. Hubble with it. Behind the back dribble. Stops. Throws over to Drinkall. Over to Speaks. Speaks beyond the three-point arc. Fakes baseline. Steps to the foul side of the paint and puts up a shot. Misses a shot. And the rebound goes to Fullett. Fullett gets a Campbell. Or Edwards now to Campbell. Campbell Out it goes. 3 on the way. Nope. Rebound. Campbell up and out. Rebound goes to Edwards. Edwards dribbles out. Top of the key goes to Follett. Follett tripped at the foul line. No whistle. And the rebound and the ball goes to the High Climbers. Here comes Gregory. Gregory to Speaks. Speaks hands it off to Hubble. 4 minutes to go here in the second quarter. Drinkall with it. Looking for Hubble, finds Speaks. Speaks turns, faces the basket, puts it on the floor, drives to the foul line, stops the side of the paint, triple team, splits the double team, puts it up and in with 1 on the shot clock. Leads now 19-15. 3:40 to go here in the half. Follett with a jumper at the foul line, fell off, rebound chased down in the corner, and saved by Flock. Flock to Follett. Follett puts it up and in on the drive. Give him 6 points tonight. And it's back to 6 points for Aberdeen. 21-15. Hubble coast to coast to jumper at the foul line. Foul popped out. Rebound goes to Aberdeen. Quickly up to Flock. Flock throws it up top. Edwards, top of the key for 3. No. Rebound goes to the High Climbers. Quans came up with it, and there's going to be a foul on Ontiveros. That'll be his first. 16 foul on Aberdeen. Chima returns for the Bobcats. Stepping onto the court now is Aaron Taylor for the first time for Aberdeen. High Climber ball, trailing by 6, 21-15. 3 minutes to go here in the second quarter. Scott over to Gregory. Gregory. They're going to call an offensive foul on Gregory. It's 3 on him. Player control foul. I don't know how that's possible when he's tripped up. It's Aberdeen ball. Just under 3 minutes to go here in the half. Fuller will step in, and Quantz will sit down for Shelton. Chima will slow the pace down for the Bobcats coming up the court. Up top goes to Follett. Follett hands it off, and it's Flock. Flock shuffles it down. Nice passes. Follett puts it up short. Rebound goes to Gregory for the High Climbers. He'll slow the pace down. 2.5 minutes to go here in the half. Oh, steal by Flock. Flock will put it up and in. They're going to call a foul. Really? Are you kidding me? That's a poor call. Bad call. And that goes on Gregory, his 4th, so Kennedy will check in for him. I'm sorry, there's no way you can get a call for that when it was already a gift. 3-point play completed. Lead is now 9 for Aberdeen. Hubble has it in backcourt. Throws it over to Scott. Scott, nice little crossover right to the hoop, puts it up, missed the shot, Speaks with the rebound, but it rolled off the shoulder of probably looked like Taylor. Out of bounds, it'll be a High Climber ball. .2:11 to go, inbounds to Speaks. He's pushed and fouled. So Peyton Campbell picked up his first. It's a 7th team foul, so Tyler Speaks at the line for the first of a 1-and-1. 2:10 to go here in the half. Got it. Another free throw on the way. Speaks' second free throw goes in. He's 4 for 4. Give him 8 points. It's 24-17. 2:08 to go here in the half. Aberdeen on top. Bobcats with the ball. It's Chima. Throws it over, and that's Flock. Flock had the ball blocked. Kennedy avoids a reaching Follett, and here's Hubble. Throws it over to Scott. Scott for 3. Yes! It's his first basket of the night. And the lead is down to 4 for Aberdeen, 20. 1:40 to go here in the half. Chima throws it over to Campbell. Campbell back to Chima. Chima goes over to Follett. Nice drive. Missed the layup, but the rebound and the putback goes by Taylor. It's 26-20. 1:20 to go here in the half. So 26-20. This has been a back-and-forth game. Both teams have led by as many as 9 at one point. The High Climbers up 9 in the first. The Bobcats up 9 here in the second. Let's see. I'll give you your leading scorers here. Let's see. It's pretty much across the board here. Lorenzo Monteveros has 2, 4, 6, 7 points. 5 for Austin Flock. 4 for Adam Foot. Aaron Taylor has 2. Cole Edwards has 2. Peyton Campbell has 2 for Aberdeen. For the High Climbers, Tyler Speaks has 8. 5 for Colton Hubble. 4 for Andrew Quantz. And 3 for Kevin Scott. That's where we sit right now, 26-20. Aberdeen on top by 6 with 1:22 to go here in the half. High Climber ball. Fuller will inbounds it, throw it into the front point court to Hubble. Hubble up top to Scott. Scott over to Fuller. And there's a deflection trying to get it to Speaks. Now over to Fuller. Fuller to Scott. Scott drives baseline, pull-up jumper. That's off. Rebound, tapped, and controlled by the High Climbers. Scott comes up with it. 1 minute to go here in the half. There's Fuller looking for Hubble. Gets it to Hubble. 50 seconds to go now. And a near steal. And they're going to say that one went off of Fuller out of bounds. I don't know what they're saying, but that's okay. Bobcat ball with a 6-point lead and 45 seconds to work is Chima. Chima throws it out. Taylor, jumper, and baseline, hit it. 4 points for him in the quarter, and his leads back up to 8 for Aberdeen. Scott crosses midcourt. Throws it over to Fuller. Fuller looking to Speaks. Gets it to Speaks. Speaks back to the bucket. Right to the bucket. Missed it. Rebound. Hubble taps it out. Controlled by Quantz. Quantz to the bucket. Put up short. Rebound tapped and controlled by Aberdeen. There's Edwards to Chima with 13 seconds to work and an 8-point lead. Quantz crosses midcourt. Gets a screen. To the three-point arc. Pops for 3. Hits for 3. It's his first bucket of the night and the biggest lead of the ball game at 11. And that's a half. So the Aberdeen Bobcats come back and now lead 31-20 after a half here on MasonWebTV.com. From Sam, Ben, Jim, and Aberdeen. We'll take a timeout. We'll come back with some statistics from the first half here on MasonWebTV.com. So it's halftime here at Sam Bin Gym. Aberdeen leading Shelton in boys basketball by 11 points. Biggest lead of the night for either team. 31-20 is our halftime score. The Bobcats are doing it by committee. Leading scorer is Adam Follett. He has 6 points. Austin Flock has 7 points. Lorenzo Ontiveros is the leading scorer for the Bobcats. He has 7. So 6 for Follett and 5 for Flock. 4 for Aaron Taylor. 2 for Jacob Black, 2 for Cole Edwards, and 2 for Peyton Campbell. Rounds out the scoring for the Bobcats. For the High Climbers, they're being led by Tyler Speaks. He has 8 points. 5 points for Colton Hubble, 4 for Andrew Quantz, and 3 for Kevin Scott. So we'll take a timeout here at halftime. We'll be right back here with third quarter in about 7.5 minutes on MasonWebTV.com.